So you can cook right along with this if you want, or you can watch it later and then make your recipe whenever you want. You can go back and find any of the recipes that we've made on What's Cookin' on the O-Town Facebook page under our videos. So let's get started with today's recipe. We are going to be making frozen banana pops. When they're all done, they're going to look just like this. All right, so let me show you what you're gonna need to get started, okay? So if you're just joining us, welcome to What's Cookin'. We are making frozen banana pops today, and you are gonna need some bananas, of course. I'm gonna use 3 today, but you could really use however many if you wanted. So if you had 1 banana at home, you could totally still make this recipe. Okay, so we've got bananas, and then we are gonna use some yogurt. This is vanilla yogurt, and you could use anything that you wanted to. If you had some strawberry yogurt or anything at home in your refrigerator, you could use it for this recipe. And then we are going to need some popsicle sticks. So go look through all your craft supplies and find yourself some popsicle sticks. And then you need some toppings on your banana pops. And so I've got a couple of things of sprinkles here, but you could use anything that you wanted. You could pull out some sprinkles from your pantry. Maybe you had a candy you would want to use or some chocolate chips. You could do pretty much anything you wanted. So let's get started. I'm just opening these sprinkles over here. First thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these bananas. So you need to open each of your bananas. Just get those banana peels off. My goodness, this is a thick banana peel. Okay, we're getting there. Almost there, my goodness. Okay, there we go, we got one. Let's get these guys open too. This is a great snack to have on hand this summer. You could totally leave these in the freezer and come grab one after you've been playing outside all day. This is so funny. These bananas are like super hard to peel. This is what you get when you have a live cooking show right here. All right, there's 2. Now we just need our last one. Oh my goodness. All right. We're almost there. And like I said, you could make this even if you just wanted to make one for yourself and use 1 banana, you could totally do that. Okay, so we've got 3 bananas here, and all we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut these in half. They don't have to be perfect. Just want them to be cut in half so that they're a good size to make your banana pops, okay? So I've got all 3 bananas cut in half, and next we're gonna take the popsicle sticks, and you're gonna just carefully put each banana on a popsicle stick, okay? So you gotta be careful with it. You want it to be far enough in there that it's gonna stay really well, but make sure you still have enough of a handle like a popsicle. All right, so let's get the rest of these in. Okay. Halfway there. All right. And if this is a little bit tricky, you could totally have mom or dad help you get these all set up. And then the rest of it is super, super easy. Okay, there we go. Step 1 is done. We've got all of our bananas on their little popsicle sticks. And so now we're gonna use our yogurt over here. Like I said, you can use any kind of yogurt that you have. I bought this vanilla yogurt to use. So I'm gonna be dipping these bananas into this container of yogurt. If you wanted to, you could pour some yogurt into a bowl or something, or even if you had like a pouch yogurt, you could squirt that out into a bowl to use. Whatever you've got is totally gonna work. So I'm gonna be dipping these in. So that's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna take each one and carefully dip it into your yogurt so that you get a good coating on each one. Okay. Easy enough, right? So it's going to do just like that. And really what we need to do, let's go back a step. Get some wax paper And let's go ahead and put it on a pan. That way they'll be ready to go. We're gonna be putting these in the freezer. So what we're gonna do after they're dipped in yogurt, you can either sprinkle your toppings on, that's what I'm gonna do, and it'll stick to the yogurt. You could, if you wanted to, you could dip it. So like we dipped it in the yogurt, you could then go and dip it in your topping too. I'm just sprinkling it on. Okay, so there's one. So let's do this again, okay? So we've got the banana on the stick. We are gonna dip it into our yogurt. Make sure we've got it really coated well. And then I am gonna put sprinkles all the way around it. If your house is like mine, we always have like a random sprinkle mix in our pantry, so you can probably find one in there. It might be Christmas themed or something, but I bet you've got sprinkles in there somewhere. Okay, so there's two. We'll do another one. Let's see what happens if we dip it. You want to see that? That's gonna be like super sprinkly. Oh my goodness. Those would be fun too. Some of you might like that, and some of you might want the ones that are just sprinkled. You could do it either way. Totally up to you. That's part of the fun of making stuff like this in the kitchen, is you get to be creative. You get to do all kinds of fun stuff. You can make it up as you go. Okay, so I think that's all that's gonna fit really well on this pan. So we're gonna go ahead, and that is basically all that you have to do for this recipe. So this now is gonna go in the freezer, and it needs to sit in the freezer for probably a couple hours just to make sure that it gets really, really frozen. But you could, if you were wanting to eat them sooner, you could go in and check on them and see. But we're gonna put these in the freezer, let them get set up. You want the yogurt to be hard enough that it makes a good shell, and then they'll be ready to eat. So that's all you have to do. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so our frozen banana pops have been in the freezer for a little bit. Let's check on them and see if they're ready to eat. Oh, I think so. They look good. Awesome. That is all it takes. Look here, we have a frozen snack. We've got our banana pops. They look perfect. They are ready to eat. Here's our one that's covered in sprinkles. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. You guys can totally make these at home anytime. And hey, make sure that you watch with us tomorrow right here on our Facebook page, where we're going to be learning more about the fruits of the Spirit. Enjoy your snack. Bye.